No time to lose. No time to lose. Yep. No time to lose. Yep. No time to lose. Travelers.
Zhongli.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were...
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of it. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first...
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin, for example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind...
No. Mora is a catalyst. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst.
He wields a spear, actually.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only...
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's
No, I am not debating.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than...
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag.
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was...
That is correct.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so...
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh. Huh.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany...
Of course. What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of... Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great in...
But when I was doing some research,
Who's
I
Paimon's
learned
voice
about the
actor?
legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. Morax used a rather
This bit of history...
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers.
No, it's just...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact. But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here. The results of... I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome...
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man.
Wait, if you were studying archaeology...
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of... It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god...
Wait, this is an archaeological expedition.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
If I can, I'll make that Lumine face my profile picture.
That is quite Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the
Or a meme
Vortex was
format.
crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the...
Looks like it just disappeared. Well, at least it's with Chloe's hard drive, which is full of a lot of fun facts, but not full of...
We've searched practically everywhere. I think it's time to accept the fact that maybe something happened to him.
No. take a hell of a lot more than a little snow and ice to bring him down.
Victor and Bart have been covering the entire southern hemisphere. They haven't found anything. What makes you think we will?
Clark would never give up on us. We're not giving up
This
on
place looks so ordinary. I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of...
Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of... After many years of wind erosion, what we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
No way, is that Gotham? Oh.
But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, so besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played...
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overlord of the vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich. Well, since we brought so many people...
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have...
Huh? Neat.
What's the matter? This is your
I get it.
Okay. If we... The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Or I could just... Whoops.
By royal decree, animal test
6308. Couldn't let your guard
Shadow Wave, let night fall. Animal test 63. Enhanced animal model 70.
Bring it on.
Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Looking for 3 cell phone numbers hidden within the code.
No time to lose. Amateur mistake.
Not scared.
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract you. But the hydromimic monsters... I have a contract. I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Shouldn't let your guard down. No time to lose.
Animal test 6308. By royal decree.
Oh no. There we go.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I'm Oz revealed.
No time to lose.
Oz revealed. Life goes on.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information.
Batteries run out? What you said.
Let's head back.
Take 100 cases of beluga, 50 cases of a center, and this pathetic little punk here. Walk down and finish him off. Yes. Very nice.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you, good?
We all have our areas of expertise.
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
Turns out his idea of control was taken by my powers. It's better than Black Squawk.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth.
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing...
Without my abilities.
Oh,
To the avalanche, you can see anything.
what a shame.
So much wind and snow, I can barely see.
These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex. But they have nothing to do with the god besides being... The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern.
Quick, give it to me. At least we... Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little...
I took my eyes off Lex.
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about cold... But you?
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo...
Oh, by the way,
Oh?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection.
Ah,
See? You...
What? So what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? All right then. No need to...
Unfortunately, no one has ever gone in, has ever come out. We need to get her back. That is what we're seeing off the radar looking for you. You're kind of useless.
Controller drift.
Ugh! You're so...
And what are you then?
Change the course. Montana. Shame that Lex couldn't be here to see this. Who's a band of terrorists? Finally in captivity.
Lex was never able to find us. How did his bozo zookeeper get so lucky?
Luck has nothing to do with it, Miss Lance. I have a new secret weapon. You weren't up there scouring the Arctic for Lex. You were searching for someone.
No time to lose.
A trap. What was that? Frequent flyer? He knows what happened to Lex. Who is he? Well, the only reason we headed up to that winter wonderland was to find Lex.
Right.
Through your gills, Mr. Curry. If you want to know, I'm guessing you're hungry.
I heard that South Terai was once the home of the god of salt's people.
According to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under... But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap...
Oh, that's just great. If I knew...
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related, however. The ruin entrance has been sealed by a I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but... So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very... I don't know. There's no... The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people. Not to mention... So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of...
You weren't listening at all, were you?
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us.
This seal seems to be quite ancient.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at...
Okay, since...
Send me to the Sahara? What intellectuals are busy What are you doing?
Every day get espresso.
You disappear for a month and come back with a sense of humor?
I've been tracking Chloe down. The question is, how did you get here?
Feminine charm. Yes, I do have some.
Great job protecting the short supply.
Either stare at the rest and do exactly what I tell you. Be fine clothes and stay alive at the same time.
No time to lose.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Turbo IQ? Oh, that was a pleasant surprise.
So I guess you're gonna have to kill me.
Now, you come from a talented family. Your mom had a real gift. Making people do anything against their will. Lex had the foresight to draw as much spinal fluid as we could from the person. Add in a few million in research, and we have ourselves a way of making people do what we need them to do. It's perfect, doesn't last long.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another? This place seems familiar. Huh. When I investigated the seal last time, but when we lit up all the elements...
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast.
To the north, to the east, to the...
Certainly you have. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives, at that time, with the chaotic fire and that haven she eventually found.
How sad then.
Okay, enough with these ancients.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east. With this clue... Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another
Oh shoot,
try.
wait.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time. Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless...
Okay.
I propose you to agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claimed. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking...
I don't agree. I mean, you want...
I don't agree either. He will only...
Well then, if the contract is not agreed, you will have to rely on your own experience to find...
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay.
If you want me to agree upon this if we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth...
I can accept it. Well then.
I need that actually. Time to grab that crap.
I'm taking the stage.
Oh crap! Well, there goes a crap ton of my upgrade materials.
You can run, but you can't hide. Bring it on.
Without Jarrell's guidance, or anyone else's. When I was dying, I saw my dad. He was right there in front of me. I saw my mom and Lana. They were there too. So close, it was like I could reach out and feel them.
There's still a long road ahead.
I've seen people walk away from me. But I've never really said goodbye. I've been holding on to this form that hasn't existed for years. So what are you gonna do? Let it go. It's the only chance I have of finding a new one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know how to use him. Wait.
Crumble!
No. Oh man, whatever.
Crumble!
Who's next?
It's a footprint. Found in the Arctic. It's not
Yep.
Mr. Miller's.
Quake!
Whoops.
Rise!
What the heck do I do? You blocked that? What? Okay, guess I can.
Crumble!
What the heck? Wait, what?
Quake!
Of course.
Look at this!
It just looks like a fancy salt holder.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel.
What? You're saying that even if I pour...
Exactly.
Able to produce endless...
Finally. After all, I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10...
Hey! How...
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice,
Of course, as we agreed.
Since we have a contract...
then let's move on.
Bruh, I bet you she's gonna find like like a couple 7,000 diamonds. Like, that'd be hilarious. If she went mining off camera.
Who's next?
There we go. Whoops. Ooh.
Just a simple...
This, if I recall.
Indeed. But when you stick this ruler in the ground, the deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt. Well then,
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this, and this girl has been you.
So you are saying you want...
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanism... Let's not forget who hired...
Because you agree, Rex Lapis once said, one
That is one of your
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You...
Pay your dues.
Oh, that's you.
Stabilize.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Stabilize.
I will have order.
Water.
I shall confiscate your... You are not worthy to
Oh, darn you!
Starting down in the mailroom?
I'm gonna be a little closer to home. Except we're gonna be neighbors later.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. When people see the object of their dreams, I think we should be... That in truth, not a...
What?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. You aren't interested in archaeology. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you meant...
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talent. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos. During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. We hate him! But this is Morax, so I seek proof of Morax's guilt. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we?
Naturally, of course. Come with me.
Quake!
Oh my god! Controller drift. Oh wait, can't he just...
Solidify!
Nope.
No time to lose.
Life goes on.
Solidify!
Starfall! On, reveal thyself!
Order guide you.
Guys,
Tidal wave. No time.
Ooh.
This is... Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! The power of this sword. Surely, if we can repair the sword...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an
Why? We were alternating...
Yes. But the only one object per... When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to...
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't... No matter what, even if it breaks the...
So you are already decided? That is to say, you...
That's okay. The god... Punish me however you want.
Perhaps that punishment... As punishment.
Huh? The truth.
Yes. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt... Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other... During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Teyvat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
Dang.
In her last days,
Not even a...
this sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not...
As I said before,
Preposterous!
indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as Let's follow her deeper into the ruin.
Can I take it?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond... This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that the Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, no matter how weak the god, the power, those who could not flee, those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them, so they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try...
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, indeed, Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, treading old ground, one cannot help but...
Is this the end of it? What the crap? That gave me nothing. Okay. Right. Time for food.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. No time to lose.
I'm taking the stage.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah.
No. No. Oh my god.
Beginning gods of the death tricks.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh.
By royal decree. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
There we go.
No time to lose.
Oh.
Who's next? Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest.
Have you? Please, that would be like Willie Mays being jealous of the What? Hi.
The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The salt to leave them here is to let them slumber. And I ended an era with my own two hands. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force. I need to find a better way of... Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone? Therefore, I thought, you are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times. Now then, it is time that we can... As I said before, this includes Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, Naught but folk tales remain. Oh, sire, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong. Of course, as I am now. I will remain here for a while. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osayo. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while. That is a good question, but now... But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come...
Whatever it takes to get the story.